Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for joining us once again. I welcome each and every one of you, and I'm really so happy for our new subscribers and for the old ones who are still sticking with us. God bless each and every one of you. Now, I'm going to be quick because if you notice, I am where there is so much noise. I am outside, so I'm going to be very quick and very brief. I want to teach us something about faith. I know we all have faith, or let me just say, some of us claim to have faith, but when the time comes, when there's something that requires that faith, we fail to showcase the faith in us. But I'm going to teach us something. It might seem too easy to do, but it's only when you have a strong faith, your faith will lead you through for the result which you are looking for, and that is no other thing than commanding things to work in your favor. Exactly. Now I'm going to say this for some of us, or some of you out there who are having issues. To be honest with you, the best fight is not with your physical hand. When you fight with your physical hands, or maybe you start cursing, fighting with your mouth, you are actually wasting time. The best fight of all fight is always and always a spiritual fight that requires you to go down on your knees in prayer. Please hold on, guys. Oh my goodness, the noise is so much. All right, I'm back again. The best fight, like I said, is the one you go down on your knees and fight with your knees and your faith. For some people who are having issues with certain people in their lives, or even a friend, this applies to someone that you can actually tell to live your life and they leave. That's why this applies to like some people who actually bog your life. I don't mean just ordinary disturbances. I mean to the extent of trying to either cause you mental disorder or maybe even take your life. Like some evil friends, evil people around you, be it friends out there, whosoever, let's just say whosoever, be it your neighbor. There are some neighbors that are evil. Hear me out. I said those people who are ready to take your life or to cause you mental disorder. This work I'm going to teach now is strictly for them. I'm not saying you should go and start doing it to an innocent person who did absolutely nothing to you. Then what are we talking about here? I'm talking about using your faith and the word of your mouth. You see this tongue? Our tongue is for two things, for life and death. Now in this case, like our tongue also is for, when you command things, it works in your favor, but this applies when you have faith. Let's exercise that faith here. When you have these people in your life and you don't know how to chase them away, especially when they're in your home, there are those kind of friends that might come to your house and they wouldn't want to leave anymore. Okay, let's just say someone who gives you headache, and this is somebody you cannot just come out to say, leave my house. There are people like that, but maybe you don't want to start shouting and quarreling and attracting people. There are these type of people you can't just say, leave my house with the word of your mouth. Not that you can't say it, but maybe when you say it, you start regretting it because everybody will start mounting blame on you. These are the people I'm talking about. You need to exercise this command and with your faith on. What is it you're going to do? All you need to do is go to your house. That's your house they are sleeping in. Talk to every furniture in that house. I know some people will say witchcraft. This is not witchcraft anything, because you did not consult anybody. You did not use anything. You didn't hide anything in your house to do it. No. This is strictly faith. When you don't have faith and do this, it will not work. This word in the Bible that God said when we command things, it will work in our favor. It's actually true only if you know how to apply the faith. Now let's proceed. Talk to every furniture in your house. Talk to your TV, talk to your chair, talk to your phone. If you have a land phone, talk to the spoons, the cups, the plates, every single thing, the water. When you know that this person is about to take your life or is about to drive you insane, Begin to speak with everything in your house. Tell those things to chase that person away, because you are not going to use your mouth to tell them, leave my house, so that in the long run, they will not have a tangible excuse against you. If you chase them away with the word of your mouth, they'll tell everybody you drove them away from your house, and you start defending yourself. No, this time you don't have time to do that. Go on your knees in prayer. Talk to God. First of all, report to God what you are passing through in the hands of this person. But make sure your hands are clean. Make sure they are actually the ones targeting your life and not you trying to chase them away for no just cause. Make sure your hands are clean. When you are sure your hands are clean, go down on your knees in prayer. Begin to report them to God. And after that, exercise that faith in us. When you talk to every furniture, sorry guys, it's actually raining now. So like I said, talk to every furniture in your house. Begin to speak to every single thing you have, and of course your food, your water. Talk to all these. What you are doing is exercising your faith in God. You are commanding. See guys, use your faith. Try this. And when you do this, believe. Another thing that kills people is you do it, you don't believe. Then how do you expect it to work in your favor? So long as you don't want that person, talk to all these furnitures to drive that person away from your house for you. Talk to all these things. Tell them to be the ones to drive this person away from your house, and not you telling them with the word of your mouth. If it's an evil person, like I said, you do this strictly on an evil person. Speak to that water that when he or she is drinking it, even the food will reject them. That when they are drinking the water, water will reject them. The chairs will reject them. The phone will reject them. Say every other thing you want to say. And that is so. Remember, I said your hands must be clean. My dear, if your hands are not clean, you're wasting your time. Your hands must be clean, and you will make sure that these people are trying to take your life, or are doing it intentionally to drive you insane. This is when you exercise this work. And when you do that, just go about your normal business. Go about your life. The best time to do this, make sure they are not in the house when you are doing this. So allow them to leave. Maybe they've gone out for something or the other. Then take authority over your house. Come on, this is your house. Take authority over your house. Purify your house. Seems simple. The way we are talking about it seems simple, but this is deep. The meaning is deep. Then after that, go about your normal business and believe you've tabled your case to God, and things will begin to move in your favor. Don't start saying things like, I've done this thing for 3 days, nothing is working. For 1 day, nothing is working. For 1 week, nothing. Allow God to work. All you need to do is to command and believe. Then, guys, this is scary. When it starts working, you'll be shocked. People have testified on this. I have a friend that reported a case for me, and I told her, if you drive this person out of your house, you will live to continue to defend and explain. You don't have to fight people with the word of mouth. Go down on your knees in prayer and exercise your faith. And when she heard about this, she did exactly just that. And what happened? The results started. The person in question was the one screaming that she wants to leave, that she has left her house for so long, and that she doesn't know how her things are now, nobody's taking care of the, and that she can't stay there again, that they have pepper inside their phone. My dear, is this possible to put pepper inside a phone? How possible is that? That whenever she tries to use the phone will be too hot in her ear, like as if they pour pepper inside it, like a dry pepper. She said she was shocked. And this person was the one screaming that she doesn't even want to stay in that house again. She wants to leave, that there is nothing in the house for her. And that was it. She demanded to leave that night, and they said, no, you can't leave in the night. For your safety and for their own safety. So the next day in the morning, they allowed her to leave. They drove her to the airport, and that's how she left. So guys, exercise this faith. Stop dying in silence. Stop asking yourself, oh, I don't know what to do. You start begging. God has given us everything to use it to our favor. All you need to do is call on him, report the case to him, begin to exercise your faith. That's why the Bible said, even if your faith is as tiny as a mustard seed, that you can command the mountain to move from here to here, and that mountain will move. Yes, I know Bible use mountain to command it. Please, I'm not telling you to go to mountain and start commanding mountain. If mountain did not move, you say, they are lying. Do the ones you can. You have no business with a real mountain out there, even though that's what the Bible uses. Mountain, the Bible actually talks about, is the things that happens inside us and within our territory. Command this, exercise this faith, and things will begin to move in your favor. And in the end, should that person rise up again, people will say something like, but you were the one that led their home. Nobody drove you out. You drove yourself out. So let them be. So guys, make sure you practice this. If you are that type who is scared that somebody is about to take your life, and the worst part of it, that person lives with you. So this is what you are going to do. For those of you that will tell me, it's my husband that wants to take my life, should I drive him out? The question is, are you ready to drive your husband out? The answer is no. So when it comes to that side, settle it. You know how to settle it. Just go to God in prayer. Whatever God tells you to do, do it. I am saying this strictly for those people that you will feel comfortable when they leave your house, you will breathe a breath of fresh air. So thank you so much, guys. I want you to always keep coming back, because we'll have so much to share on this channel. So for now, thank you so much. Remember, you don't have nothing to be afraid of. Exercise the faith and power God has already bestowed on you. Until I bring you another interesting and wonderful topic next time, goodbye and take care of yourself.